Last video, I gave you a preview of Verba. It's my language learning tool that's going to be released in the next few weeks or so. Should make it clear that Verba is very early stages and it's pretty basic functionality right now. And it's also going to be in beta so that I can get feedback. And I'm looking for people who are invested in what I'm doing and want to influence the direction that I go with this product. But if you want to use Verba right now, this is what this video is going to be about. You can use it in CIJ, which is soon to be renamed to Natural Japanese. But this is a really fantastic website where they give you comprehensible inputs, super simple Japanese content that is, you get a lot of visual cues so you can understand and infer meanings. So this is what CIJ looks like when you log in. It's basically a content website, and you can filter the videos by your level. All the videos are rated by difficulty. You can filter by your favorite teacher. It keeps track of what videos you've watched, and there's all these other neat features like a playlist, so you can add a queue of videos that you want to watch, and it will just autoplay the next one and just go through one after the other. So how can you use Verba inside CIJ right now? Well, CIJ has this fantastic functionality. If you go to this /userscripts URL, you can paste in your own JavaScript, and that JavaScript gets injected into the website so that you can add your own functionality into CIJ if you want it to behave differently. And what I've done is I've built a script that integrates Verba functionality into CIJ, so you get an interactive Verba transcript for any CIJ video that appears alongside the video. So all you have to do is go to the user scripts settings for your CIJ account, and you just paste this snippet here, and then that's all you need to do. So hit save, go back to the CIJ main page, refresh the page, and now what you're seeing is these buttons that are appearing at the bottom left of all these videos. So right now, there's a queue of, there are so many CIJ videos that the Verba backend system is slowly working through processing all of them. But if you want to request a specific transcript to be prioritized, then you can just click this button. And what happens is the backend automatically prioritizes the videos that have the most requests. So if a video has been processed with Verba already, you'll see the button turns green and there's a tick. But before we look at that video, let's take a look at one that has not yet been processed. So below the video, you see the CIJ transcript. This is what comes with CIJ. And you get this button here where you can request the transcripts. And we also get this analysis queue, which shows you which videos have been processed. And then it shows you the request queue, how many people have requested that video. Let's just go back and then we'll take a look at this video that has been analyzed and we'll see what happens. So the CIJ transcript tab has been replaced by the Verba transcript tab. And as you can see, this is Verba UI that's been embedded into CIJ. But before we take a look at this, I just want to direct your attention to this little icon here in the top left of the tab. If you click this, it's going to move the transcript beside the video. All right, so let's hit play on this video and see what happens. So now the video is playing. You'll see that these words are being highlighted as they're being spoken. If the transcript goes out of sight, you get this button that appears that takes you back to where the current word is. And you can click on any word and it's going to show you some information about that word. It's going to give you crisp, slowed down audio so you can really hear how that word is pronounced. But it's also given to you in a randomized voice, so you're getting exposure to how words sound in different voices. It gives you the meaning of that word in that context, so you don't have to guess what the word means by using a dictionary system that, most dictionary systems give you a list of possible meanings. And this tells you what this word actually means. And then below that, you've got the canonical definition. And this is basically the actual dictionary definitions for the specific word sense that's being used. And Verba has figured out exactly what word sense is being used and showing you what that definition is. There's also a bunch of shortcuts. So right down at the bottom right of the screen, it's probably not easy to see, but once you're logged in, you'll see this little avatar. If you click on that and then select help, you get all these shortcuts. So if we hit P, that's going to toggle the playback for the video. So the way I've been using this functionality is that as I'm watching a video, if there's something I don't understand, a word or a sentence, then I will click on the word. The first thing it's going to do is pause the video and we'll take the playhead to where that word is in the video. And I'm going to read the explanation of what that word means in that context. And then I'm going to hit the P key to toggle the playback, so I can hear how that word is actually being said in the video. And then I might go hit the right arrow key, read the next explanation, hit the P key again, so I can hear how that word is being said in the video. And then I'll just go through a sentence like that until I have a good understanding of how the sentence is structured, what those words mean, and also how they sound. By consciously processing a sentence this way, understanding what these words mean and how they sound, then that's training my brain to notice these words next time I see them. So the point is not to memorize these translations or definitions. These info cards are just to help you quickly make sense of what you're seeing and hearing, so that next time you see that word, you're more likely to be able to predict what that word means from previously focusing on that word and understanding what it meant. So really, you shouldn't be just going through the transcript, just looking at all the translations. You can do that if you want, but what you should be doing is, as you're listening and as you're reading, you should be trying to predict what you think words mean, and then use these info cards as a way to check your understanding and make sure that your understanding is correct. One last thing, if you scroll to the bottom of the CIJ website, there is actually a dark mode button, and Verba UI will react to that. And also, it's hard to see because it's right in the corner, but when you're logged in, you've got that menu. When you click on your avatar, if you just hit that feedback option, that will send me an email. And I'd love to hear any feedback. Negative feedback is actually more helpful than positive feedback. I really want to hear what's missing from Verba. What are your sort of personal frustrations with the way it works right now, so that I can get a much better idea of what direction I need to be going in with the development of this product.